Mav and I got to attend an event in Totowa, New Jersey, which has been renamed Sharpshooter City by not only SWF, but was started by a group of fans called the Psycho Section. 20 absolute rabid fans who just have a blast. Add really a layer to the show in Totowa that most shows don't have. So the wrestlers get involved with them. Really makes it a lot of fun. And Mav, tell them about who was there.
A little name you might know. Joey Ryan.
Joey
Ryan's
Ryan.
there. Joey Ryan's
Yeah, I don't know if
there.
you guys heard, but Joey Ryan was there.
I feel like we're going to talk about him in a minute. So who else was there? Yeah.
Brian Cage was there. Scarlett Bourdeaux was there. Christina Marie was there.
Yeah.
Some really Pat Buck was there.
Which I didn't realize.
Pat Buck.
We didn't either,
Pat
and I
Buck
got
was there.
home and Fridge was like, "Oh my God, that is Pat Buck," and I'm like, "You are fucking kidding me! There is no way I was in the same room as Pat Buck."
Earmuffs,
Yeah.
children.
I'm sorry. Honestly, RIP headphone users, I don't regret it. But I was so upset that we missed Pat Buck because we listened to Conversations with the Big Guy like every night for like 6 months.
Yeah, he's no longer on that
Right.
because that relationship has ended.
Right.
I'm much more on Pat Buck's side
Yeah.
than the other guy's side.
The big guy.
The big guy.
The other guy sounds good.
The
Yeah.
big ass side.
Well,
Is-
so with that being said, in our defense, Tommy Dreamer was there as well. And
Yes.
How could I forget?
I'll be honest, we spent a lot of time promoting this event, helping out SWF Live Pro Wrestling. If you're following them on Instagram, great promotion that's is Northern Jersey and down into Central Jersey. They work with Standalone Wrestling, who is run by Chad Minnis, and he's awesome. Really, really great guy. SWF is run by Rob Fury, who put on a wicked hardcore match. That dude just always goes out and goes in, and is always willing to say, "Hey, this is my promotion. I'm going to put my body at the most risk." So, unbreakable, Rob Fury, indeed. And thank you, Rob, for all the time you allowed us to talk with some of the studs and studettes that were there, including Vinny Cenzo, my absolute man. That's my guy. We also got to talk to Chris Banks, the Unstoppable. The Mr. No Limits, Chris Banks. He sat down for a little promo, which we released, and also he sat down for an interview, which we'll release soon. From head to toe, it was just a great event. Scarlett and Christina Marie put on a great match with Joey Ryan as a guest referee. A lot of fun spots in that. Joe Gacy was there, who is the standalone wrestling champion, heavyweight champion. Just a great show. Lots of action. Tiny space, but jam-packed. 230 people that were just losing their minds, which you're going to hear on the interviews. Little sneak peek. You're going to hear some of the fans going kind of nuts in the background. It was unavoidable, but I think it should lend to the passion of the fans, especially when I talk about the interview I had with.
Who did you interview again?
What was
Who?
his name again?
Shit.
I forget.
Mav, I'm struggling.
Oh, you know who it was? It was Joey Ryan.
Oh,
It was
shit.
Joey Ryan. Was it Joey Ryan? I interviewed Joey Ryan.
I think it was.
I did interview Joey Ryan.
You did,
and
that's
it was
right.
It was awesome. What a great guy, first and foremost. He put on a spectacle in the ring. We did not get to see the D-Flea, but that's okay, because he granted us some time with an interview and really just sat and just chatted with us, and it was great. Like I said, little spot in Totowa, not to undersell Totowa, but we were sitting in the front by the front door, freezing cold weather. Our first time recording, at an event. Our first time with some video quality content, and it was surreal to sit with somebody like Joey Ryan to take those few minutes. Some of the other talent, our times didn't meet up, and that's not a knock against them. It was a hectic event.
That's what happens at these events sometimes. It's
It's
a matter of
absolutely what
lining up
happens.
everything. Yeah.
Totally. So the stars aligned for Joey Ryan, and he bared with it. You'll see him peek over to the side to hear some other people chatting, but he sat with us and just talked. And I can't say enough about the coolness of him, and the freedom that SWF and Trifecta Wrestling, which is SWF, Standalone Wrestling, and Pro Wrestling After Dark, the access they granted us is really awesome. So I will continue to promote them on my social media, the underscore armchair underscore ref. And, you'll see me talking about them quite a bit because they put on a great show. Mav, this was your first experience. What do you think?
Yeah, the energy was unreal. I mean, Fridge will tell you, I got home and I had to be talked down. I literally was so amped up, so excited, just vibrating energy. It was just such an amazing event to be a part of, especially as someone who was going there with a goal to interview people and interview wrestlers. To be on that end as my first experience was amazing. It was very eye-opening. I learned a ton. Yeah. I learned how to wing it. I learned how to really just work as a team with Ref, obviously, and to go after what we wanted, and we got it. And what was amazing, and I really appreciated, were the SWF guys were on our side. If we needed something, they were like, "We got you."
Yeah,
if they needed an interview, they were like, "We'll go get him for you. Please don't worry." We didn't have to, kind of scrape our way to, beg wrestlers to interview with us. I mean, we had talked to them in advance, but it was really nice that they were so accommodating to us and respectful of us and our craft to go and grab the wrestlers for us and they were so kind as to sit down with us and to speak with us on a kind of, amateur average level. And yeah, I can't talk about how cool of a guy Joey Ryan was. I mean, I didn't know much about him before the event, and to see him kind of just get in his element, like as a cool, just standard regular dude right in the interview. I mean, you guys got to see it, honestly.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah, that's coming out. That's coming out very shortly. Very
gonna
shortly.
See it.
It is. It's awesome. Also, I'm going to be posting some pictures that I took on my Instagram, which is Armchair Maverick. One word, no spaces, no nothing. If you guys want to see some more pictures, we posted some videos on the Armchair Bookers podcast Instagram, but I'm going to be posting a couple more things and stuff like that. So I just created that Instagram. So if you want to go follow that, that'd be dope. But I also interviewed Chris, and he was, again, another awesome guy. Can't wait for you guys to see that as well. Yeah, I can't talk enough about the energy of just not only being around those fans, being around wrestlers on a personal level, and also just being at the event in that small Elks Lodge. It was awesome. It really was.
Yeah, Matt, I felt like it was amazing.
Matt, let me ask you a quick question real quick.
Go ahead.
How did you get an armchair hashtag thing? How did you get a handle without all the underscores? That's fucking brilliant. Dude.
I'm fucking amazing.
I tried every combination to not have any of those same things. I hate having to say it out loud. So,
I just tried Armchair Maverick. I tried literally everything was available for me. The world is my oyster. It was just Armchair Maverick, Armchair Mav Armchair. Everything was available. So,
that's amazing.
Yeah, so I was able to I just thought Armchair Maverick looked the best.
You have the tag foo.
Yeah.
I can't support what he just said because I have no idea what it means.
Yo, suck it.
I will say, as a side note, the only 2 wrestling events, actually that's a lie, I've been to 3 wrestling events. I've been to 2 local shows, and I've been to SmackDown Live. Mm-hmm. And just the difference is, it's mind-blowing. It's great. Because obviously it's like you're at a, obviously you're at a huge, like a concert venue seeing these guys wrestle. Yeah. And as I'm meeting SmackDown Live, and as much as you feel maybe like you're at a concert where you feel like you have a couple of fans around you, you don't have that camaraderie you do at a live event. So it's a very vastly different experience to be at either side of the spectrum.
Totally.
That being a live event SmackDown. So it was just really cool.
Yeah, it was a great time. Anybody that's listening to us in the North Jersey area, check out the social media platforms that we all have. I'll be continuing to share that information on all 3 promotions that are involved. And I promise you, it's going to be a great show. Intimate setting. You're going to get to interact with the wrestlers. And by no means are they rest holds and shenanigans. They have actual moves. I just got to see a sunset flip powerbomb, which is my absolute favorite. And I lost my damn mind. So come out to a great show.
Well, let's use what Mav was saying a little bit. Oh, did you have one more thing?
Just one more thing.
All right.
I actually texted Fridge like maybe 30 minutes into the event, and I said, I just saw a pop-up powerbomb live, and it was one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, Joe Gacy hit that.
Frontless. Yes.
I would just feel uncomfortable being next to the mountain of meat that is Brian Cage.
He's I'm not even slightly joking. Anybody keeps laughing at me like that's not possible. It is possible. He is bigger in person than he is on TV. He is gigantic. It's unbelievable.